guys, welcome back. So for those of you that are new and haven't seen my previous videos leading up to the farm truck here, this is the farm truck. It's in its completion now. I just put the finishing touches on it. It's a Jjrc Q60 series truck, straight frame. Let's go over some of the little things that I've done to this thing to make it the terrible looking monstrosity that it is you see here before you. So I started with a straight frame Jjrc Q60 series truck. I took all of the stock suspension off of it in favor of the lifted leaf suspension with the these like little ear dealies here. So I started with that and a chassis. It is the Jjrc stock diffs in there, but I locked them up. They seem to work pretty well. They're pretty big and beefy. I actually like them a lot. What else did I do to this thing? It's got a digital servo with metal gears. Maybe a little overkill for this, but it's going to do the trick nicely. I'm running a 30 amp. Let's see if I can give you guys a little shot of that. Just a sec here. Let's pop the bonnet open here. I'll grab the camera and I'll just show you guys inside here. So everything's tucked away nice and neat. See how neat my wiring is? It's actually a rat's nest in there. It looks terrible. But anyways, yeah, so that's what I've done. The servo's there. I've got the ESC just kind of plopped on top with some adhesive. I don't ever recommend using hot glue on any kind of ESC like this. You'll totally fry it. The heat seems to do something awful to them. So I use it's like a caustic mastic type of adhesive. It kind of looks like caulking, and I just kind of goop it on there and stick it in, and away you go. So that's the messy rat's nest. You can see here, this is the JST plug for the 7.4 LiPo that I'm going to run into this truck. And it's just going to sit right in there on top with a total NFG attitude. So the symbol on the front, for those of you guys that are new to this truck, that's an Indian motorcycle symbol from a really old bike. These headlights are from like a 60-year-old model car that I ripped off savagely and I feel bad about, but it looks really dope on this truck, so I wanted to run those. The patina I'm going to get into in another video. I'm going to show you guys how to do this if you're interested in doing something like this. I've got a video coming up where I'm just going to take a basic body start to finish, and I'm going to show you guys how the patina is done. The hay bales, I was able to get those from a store called Michael's. If you guys are from the States, you'll know what that is. We have it here in Canada as well. It's just a craft store. I find all kinds of really cool stuff there. The hay bales I thought would look really trick on this truck and just set it off perfectly. They're wrapped in with some twine, and of course I glued these down with caustic mastic as well so that they won't go flying off. I have another video that you guys can check out for the drive shafts, getting the angles right. These are the cheapy drive shafts here, 10 bucks a pair, and I took all the chrome plating off of them with a scrubby so that they would look like they were made out of like a brass or copper. Well, I think it is copper anyways, but I wanted them to look kind of old-fashioned and have sort of a funny, different sort of a look to it. Let's look inside here. The interior I think is really cool. Again, here, I'll go in here. Let me see if I can get the right, I'm going to pick the light up here. If you guys can see in there, there's some tools and some rope. The interior I wanted to look like you would literally need a tetanus shot after going inside of this thing. It's rusty, crusty, and gross. The seats, to get that waffled material, it's just like some burlap type material that I glued onto a stock C24 seat, and then I crammed in the C24 seat into this truck, and it's got the floor pan included and everything. Why I did this is because the seat that was originally, and this was too tall, and I'm not going to be able to add a figure to it. So I've got a figure that I'm going to put in there, a driver as well. So I actually had to use this seat because it dropped the level a lot lower, and I was able to get him in there with his legs included without having to cut them off. Motor is a 180, and the transfer case or gearbox is the new style gearbox that comes with the newer C24 truck. It seems pretty decent. I don't have really any complaints about it. What else can I say about this old girl? Not really much else. I just wanted to give you guys a video to show it off a little bit before I get it out for a run. And yeah, so basically there you have it. That is the old farm truck. So hope you guys like it. Video is coming up soon of the run. And yeah, that's pretty much all I got to say about it. Thanks guys for watching. Take care. Have a good day.